colleagues here that can help us. Yeah, it was crazy, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, solutions are there and we're moving forward, and I'm happy with the journey going forward. I'm happy with everything that is within, that obviously everyone is within, and making sure that this opportunity, this platform rises to the occasion. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a peer-to-peer, person to person, me to you, you to me, kamina kawena. So therefore, this is the opportunity whereby you are in control. If we're talking about money, we're talking about money that is not in the system, but that is within ourselves. So obviously money circulates within ourselves. So we are a big, obviously, global community that you can come and tap into it. To tap in this community, you need to purchase an Epin every time you PH. So therefore, you must have an Epin for you, obviously, to be part of this community. So if you want to bring people as well, you can bring people. We appreciate that. We welcome a new community. We're happy to have a new community, but we need you. So you come, that we are very happy, and we go on like that. So it is a community that uplifts each other. It is a community that supports each other. It is a community that must have a policy or a way of living that does not destroy each other, but making sure that we uplift each other and celebrate each other. When somebody has received something, it is better to celebrate that individual, because it means that very soon you are in a pipeline for you to receive again, so that we can celebrate you as well. So it's very important to understand that it is a peer-to-peer, no meekly person. Everybody obviously receive on their own wallet, but we'll talk about that. So what it is not, or what Global Fund is not, it is not in a space of trading, meaning there is maybe a buy and sell in terms of crypto, in terms of pairs, in terms of shares, in terms of a lot that I can explain, forex and so forth. It is not in taking part in terms of trading, and also it is not taking part in terms of mining, and of course not taking part in terms of staking, and also not taking part in terms of minting, and also not taking part exactly in terms of farming, and also buying notes, and also not taking part in terms of any product that they are selling. It is simply peer-to-peer, kamina kawena, person to person, and whereby people are uplifting one another, growing one another, and making sure that principle is exercised to the core, because if not, therefore the train stops moving. So if we get to a space whereby we have discouraged one another to stop PHing, then the platform is gone. Once we stop PHing, then there's nothing we can talk about it. We can just take all the tools, take out all the overalls, take out all our boots, and maybe go home and spend time with our kids, because we decided to kill it, done. So it's very, very important to protect PHing. It's very, very important to protect those that are PHing. It's very, very highly, crucially important to make sure that we kill negativity, we destroy negativity. Even if it comes to your mind, to your brain, as maybe that devil coming to say you must destroy, just tell it to say, you know what, the devil is a liar. Forget about it, not here. Because once you kill the PH, you have killed the opportunity. So it's very, very crucially important for you to understand that the strength of this opportunity is to PH, is to get numbers of individuals that are PHing. So the most important thing is for us to motivate those that are PHing to keep on doing so. And of course, to receive, as I'm about to share that. How then do you receive when you have a PH? What protects you as a PHer? What makes you to be excited as a person that will be PHing? Let's get into that. Before we get into that, as you come through, as you say yes to this opportunity, you become a giver. Whether you're a male or female, it doesn't matter. You become a giver. So a giver is a person that will give help, that will provide help to a certain individual. Whether they know the person or they don't, it doesn't matter. So you start to provide help, you are a giver. Once you are a giver, it means you must have an Epin that is ready. We'll talk about how much it can charge you to have an Epin. An Epin, it is a stamp, it is an entry level, a ticket that gets you inside. Without that ticket, you cannot provide help. So you need to have this ticket in order for you to provide help. Now, once you have an Epin and you make sure that the funds are there to Epin to provide help, you provide that help, and the person has received the help, you are active because it is an automated system. You must make sure that you pay the correct amount plus some gas fees according to your wallet. So it means to say 24 to 48 hours, this person obviously has received, they've requested to pay, they've received, and it means to say after 15 days, you become a receiver now. You become a receiver. Now, after 15 days, you receive 24 to 48 hours. Wallet, crypto wallet to crypto wallet. That crypto wallet belongs to you and vice versa. You become a provider and the circle rotates. You give help and you get help. Just like that. How? Let's talk about it. How? Simple. The form of payment, it is USDT, whether TRC20 or BEP20, that will be up to you. And that is the form of payment around here. So you need to have an exchange or wallet that helps you, obviously, to transact USDT or convert from ZAR to USDT, from fiat to USDT, from any currency Naira to USDT, from Pula to USDT, from any fiat currency of your choice. And therefore, obviously, once you have converted to USDT, and you can start to obviously to buy an Epin and also PH as large. Now, how much is the Epin? The first Epin, it is $5 there. And of course, you must be ready to PH with $50. In total, that is $55. Plus or minus, that's 1,100 in ZAR. Now, the second Epin that you can find, it is $10. And of course, you are ready to PH with $100. And the total there, it is $110 plus or minus 2,000 rands. And of course, now the third one, it is, of course, that is $20. And you must be ready to PH with $200. And of course, in total, that is $220 there, which is plus or minus 4,000 rands. So you can get an Epin from the system itself. And right now, you can get Epins from your leaders as well. There's a lot of Epins circulated around your leaders. And make sure that you help them to get rid of those Epins as soon as possible. So start with your leaders and also go to the system as you please if you wish. But if you like to purchase from the system, go and purchase from the system as well. Nothing can stop you there. There is something that protects you as a PHR. Now, we said the core, it is to PH. You can forget about the rest. Once we master this, we are sorted, we are done, we are gone. So it means to say these PHs must be protected. How? Let's talk about that. Now, as a recommitment policy, it is there to protect everybody that PH. Because that who he gives shall receive. That's what it must say. That's the principle. Now, it means to say, here is why a structured recommitment or recommit policy is crucially important for survival of the opportunity or success of the system, as we say, and to make sure that everybody that PH is not discouraged, everybody that PH receive, and everybody that PH receive growth, and they do see themselves very far, they see themselves in a space whereby they are wealthy, and of course that is financial freedom and more if you wish to. So this ensures availability of funds, make sure that everybody will be able to receive as everybody is engaging into PHing, and the recommitment policy ensures that availability of funds is there. Preventing hit and run. I don't think there's anybody that enjoys hit and run. Nobody at all. It can happen in many form of ways. But now a person that comes here and say, you know what, I'm gonna come on board and obviously come on board with $5,000 and for me to receive $10,000 and disappear. I'm gonna come on board with let's say 10,000 rands let's say 20,000 rands, 20,000 rands for me to receive 40,000 rands and and disappear. So no more to that. No more to this. No more entertaining this because of the recommitment policy. No more hit and run. So 50% in, 50% out. As simple as it is. 50% in, 50% out. I'm a 50-50. That's it. That's how it works. If you know the song, you can sing it. Now, it keeps participation active and also supports progress, creating stability, movement, and it reduces the reliance on constant new recruitment. While all, of course, peer-to-peer network needs growth, but of course to expand, a new community to expand, and new ideas to expand, but a strong recommitment policy reduces the fatigue pressure to constantly find new members or new people just to pay the current people. So this is why this is very much beneficial. This is why this is very much important. And this is why this is very much necessary. It is a necessity. How does it benefit you now? Let's talk about you. You come on board and you request to obviously a PH by having an Epin. So I would say you should have, let's say, a $10 Epin in this example times 2. So you've got 2 Epins for $10, and you use one Epin there to PH. You use one Epin to PH to start the circle. And you request to PH 24 to 48 hours or a little bit more, you are granted, you are assigned the person that you will provide help to. And of course, your circle has started. The countdown has started. There is a countdown, by the way. I've seen it. It's now active. Now, after 15 days, this should be matured, meaning it's now $200. You have turned $100 into $200. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this simply means that you will receive, in terms of the recommitment policy, you will receive only $100 to your wallet. So this is your wallet. You have received $100. So now, in order for you to get the net cash, another $100, you need to recommit this one by using the other Epin. Request to PH. And of course, once it's active, it's running, you receive to your wallet $100 there. This one, it's up to you where you want to take it. It's up to you whether you want to eat it. It's up to you whether you want to spend it. It is a net cash. It is no obligated, no obligations at all, no rules. You decide. Now, you can do this exercise from day one up to the last day, and you keep on netting $100, $100 each and every second, each and every 15 days. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's just bring it a little bit. You decide to purchase an Epin width of, that is 200 rands, that is a $10 Epin plus or minus, and you are prepared to PH with, that is 2,000 rands, which is plus or minus $100. And after 15 days, 24 to 48 hours, your first circle is done and dusted. And of course, you've got 2,000 rands. So you get your money back. That is obviously break even, we can say that, but you recommit it. When you recommit it, therefore, one is running and one is in your wallet. You are sorted. That's 4,000 rands. So you've got 2,000 rands that is obviously in your wallet, one that is running. Now, it means on your second, obviously, circle, it means that now you will just pocket another 2,000 rands. And the other one is running. 50% in, 50% out. Now, it means to say every circle, you will be making 2,000 rands. profit every single cycle. So therefore, that means a month you'll be making about 4,000 rands. A year, that is 48,000 from just starting with 2,000 rands. If you put it, that's how powerful it is if you look at it in that way. Now, ladies and gentlemen, nothing has changed if you look at it. All you gotta do, every transaction goes with an Epin. So you buy your Epin in order for you to request to PH. Now, 24 to 48 hours after 15 days, it means to say what happens when you also PH with your profit. What happens when you decide to do that? It means to say first second, indeed, that's first second, you have put in, let's say 2,000 rands, it comes back, it's 4,000 rands. Now, second cycle, 4,000 rands becomes 8,000 rands. That's 1 month. Now, third cycle, it becomes 16,000 rands. Always provide Epins, of course. Fourth cycle, that is 32,000, 2 months. What if you want to enjoy some money after fourth cycle in 2 months? Remember, 50% in, 50% out. It means to say you will enjoy 16,000 rands. You'll enjoy 16,000 rands. That's what you'll enjoy. Now, another question, you can move from 32,000 to 64,000. What if you want to enjoy from there? Maybe a cycle number 6, 128,000, 10th month. And you feel like, you know what, I want to enjoy. That is 60,000, 64,000 to you. That is 64,000 to you. Because 50% in, 50% out. That means on a monthly basis, you can just kill 64,000. On a monthly basis, you can kill 16,000. On a monthly basis, you can kill 32,000. It's up to you. You choose, you decide, your choice. So you started exactly from, that is 2,000 rands or $100 there. Now, of course, you can stretch it. You purchase some Epins, of course, here, that is $50 Epins worth of $50 Epins. You're going to PH with $100, $500. So the maximum is 5 PH per day. 5 PH per day. 5 PH per day. That is the maximum PH. Doesn't matter whether you PH with $50, $100, or $200. Now you go for obviously $500, that 5 PH. That is 5 PH, of course, in this nature. Now that is obviously 100 times 5. So you make sure you've got your Epin sorted, all $10 Epins there. And that is, of course, as you can see, $50 Epins to PH and you PH. Now you need to recommit. You use the other 50 to recommit. Now, of course, you are making a profit of $500 from there going forward. The first month, the first cycle is going to be, of course, you getting your $500 back, but the profit is running to make you another profit. So that means to say you've already made profit, because after 15 days, you now have obviously double in your wallet, but you've got one that is running elsewhere. So you always double this side, you have one that is running. If you put everything, obviously you run with it like that. So let me show you. What if you decide to recommit everything? Your profit plus, of course, recommitment. It means now from day one, $500 becomes $1,000. That is first cycle. Second cycle, $1,000 becomes $2,000. Third cycle, that is obviously $2,000 becomes $4,000. Fourth cycle, that is obviously $4,000 becomes, it goes on like that and like that and like that and like that. If you feel like you want to enjoy a little bit, you can always obviously half in, half out. 50% in, 50% out. If you're sitting on a total of $8,000, that means $4,000 you can enjoy it in your wallet. You can buy whatever you want. And the other one is generating you more money. And it goes on and on to all the cycle. It's up to you. Third month, $16,000. If you want to enjoy $8,000, you can always enjoy. Fourth month, that is $64,000. If you want to enjoy it, you can always enjoy it. Already, you are in your millions around that. Already, you are counting millions. So, ladies and gentlemen, obviously, you can go with $1,000 if that's what you need in terms of a salary, plus or minus 16,000 to 18,000. And you can obviously use $100 for the first PH. And of course, and you receive that $1,000 after 24 to 48 hours, 15 days after that. And obviously, you recommit by using the next $100 worth of epins. and of course, your profit is always going to be $1,000 from there going forward. On a monthly basis, you can just pocket that without any issues, without any fail. If you want more, you can recommit everything for a good, let's say, 4 months, and you can do that 3 months to 4 months, you are a millionaire. 3 months to 4 months, you're a millionaire. You can start as little as, that is obviously $1,000, and 3 to 4 months, you're a millionaire. That's it. Now, again, that is, you're looking at, that is obviously $600 total epins. And of course, you are willing to PH with $3,000. You're looking at splitting it into two. Then you've got $200 worth of PH there, and you PH successfully. So after 15 days, 24 to 48 hours, you know how you're going to receive. And you're looking at this. Of course, that is your total of amount. And yeah, 50K to you. $3,000 on a monthly basis, on a weekly basis, after 2 weeks, every 15 days, 24 to 48 hours, you can receive. The delay can be 5 days or so. And you receive, no hassle. Now, what if you're looking big? You want to dream big. You take the same, $3,000. $3,000, well, becomes what? Becomes $6,000. First cycle. Second cycle becomes 12,000. Third cycle becomes $24,000. 2 months. Now you go for fifth cycle, $48,000. And obviously you go for 3 months. It takes you to, that is $96,000 or $192,000 within 3 months. You are a millionaire. If you just follow everything to the core. Of course, a little bit of delays. It could be a month delay. Just for you, 24 to 48 hours, those days and so forth, a month delay or so. But for you to become a millionaire, why not? It's very important to follow these steps, whereby, as obviously, as you can see, we talk about new everything. This is whereby new PH automated system, the rules ensures a very smooth ride. I've enjoyed it. It's very, very fantastic. Now, of course, update your wallet address. Go to your profile, update your wallet addresses. And of course, once you've registered, you follow all the rules and you are registered successfully, and you put in your USDT BEP20 address or TRC20 and pay, obviously, using a crypto wallet that supports USDT. And of course, once you click pay now, you are ready to pay. Do not click pay now because you're excited. It gives you 24 hours to pay somebody. If you go for pay now, it means you have the money in your wallet, you know how much you need to pay, and you have the gas fees to pay, and you copy the exact amount after you've pressed pay now. If you press pay now, you still have to organize the funds. You've got 20 minutes to do that payment. And you'll come back and say it has expired, as if you don't even know why it has expired. Because somehow God has created a human being to be perfect, not to see even their mistakes when it happens. I don't know how, but it happens. So it is very, very crucial important for you to go for pay now when you are ready. You know you're going to pay with BEP20 wallet. You know you're going to pay with a TRC20 wallet. You are ready. Go for pay now. It will give you 20 minutes to complete the payment. Copy the exact amount and add with, obviously, gas fees. Trainings are there, videos are there. Whether you're using a decentralized, videos are there. Whether you're using a centralized, videos are there. Pay the exact amount and add a little bit of gas fees from the exchange, and you are sorted. Because the gas fee, there are two gas fees, one for automated system and the other one for, obviously, the exchange. So accommodate both, you should be sorted. If you have paid the correct amount, added the correct fees, it means within 10 minutes, 5 minutes, your account is going to be confirmed. It is active. No issues there. So it's very, very important to understand that and to follow it to the core. Ladies and gentlemen, it's very important to understand that the cycle, it is 15 days, and obviously you can enjoy it however way. Remember, the payment method, it is USDT. Whether TRC20 or BEP20 is up to you. Now it pays you up to 15 level, and that is the uni-level plan. And of course, level 1, that is 8%, level 2, that is 2%, level 3 to 10, that is 1%, of course, level 11 to 15, it is 0.4% in that nature. Now you can unlock all your levels. One directs unlocked the below level, and another directs unlocks another level, and so forth and so forth. So you can go for 10 active directs or 15. It is up to you. You decide. Now there is a capping on commission as well, whereby obviously when you go for PH, that is 2x. And once you share the opportunity, you are added 1x. So it takes you to 3x in that nature. Now, very importantly, you can obviously withdraw, and that is a minimum of $100 and so forth. Now we have trainings every Tuesdays and Thursdays that helps of a lot of things that you don't understand, and also presentations that would be Monday, Wednesday,